GETTYTheresa May will carry on despite any noise. Writing in today's Sunday Express, she says, "I will not be derailed from my duty to deliver your democratic decision." The Prime Minister also takes aim at troublesome Tory rebels, declaring, "Amid all the noise, this government is getting on with a job." Striking an upbeat tone, Mrs. May restates her commitment to take back control of our borders, money and laws, while seizing the opportunity to build a nation fit for the future. Her punchy message came after defying the critics to secure a watershed agreement in Brussels to press ahead with the next stage of divorce talks. GETTYTheresa May has said she will carry on in the face of the Tory rebellion fronted by Dominic Grieve. Amid all the noise, this government is getting on with the job. In contrast to EU Council President Donald Tusk's warning of difficult times ahead, Mrs. May was optimistic and insisted these were the exciting part of the negotiations. "With no limit on our ambition and creativity," she promised to stick to our task until we have secured the best possible Brexit deal and built that stronger, fairer and ever more global Britain that truly works for everyone. Mrs. May's comments come as she embarks on the delicate task of securing agreement from her divided cabinet on what the UK's post-Brexit trading future should look like. She received an early boost after a compromise deal was struck aimed at avoiding a second Commons defeat over her plan to write March 29, 2019, into law as the date of the UK's departure from the bloc. It follows the setback Mrs. May suffered when Tory rebels joined with opposition parties to back the guarantee of a meaningful vote in Parliament on Brexit. However, Mrs. May is also having to contend with a growing internal party row over the kind of transitional deal that will be in place. Chancellor Philip Hammond has been accused of trying to appease Brussels by saying the temporary arrangement would replicate the status quo, with Britain sticking to existing EU rules. The prospect of accepting the guidelines laid down by the bloc, including on freedom of movement and the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice, has angered Eurosceptics. Former Brexit Minister David Jones said, "Once again, the Chancellor appears only too ready to do Brussels' bidding. Meekly agreeing to the EU's demands is completely unacceptable." Philip Hammond has been accused of trying to appease the UKIP Tory leader Ian Duncan Smith said, "The Chancellor's comments are not government policy, which he should stick to. As it is, he is undermining the Prime Minister's negotiations with the EU. It will make for a tense atmosphere when the PM's Brexit War Cabinet meets on Monday ahead of a cabinet meeting on Tuesday." A parliamentary petition calling on the government to walk away from the Brexit talks and quit the EU immediately has now received more than 100,000 signatures, making it eligible to be debated by MPs. Meanwhile, former Labour Prime Minister Tony Blair has suggested stopping Brexit is a more pressing priority than the party winning the next general election.